Hello, YouTube subscribers. Today or tonight, whenever you watch this, I am doing another NECA figure review. And today's NECA figure review is on the last, well, technically, the last gift I got for my birthday from my mom. And, um, and luckily, when I was out and about, I found it, um, and she helped, well, not really helped, because it was birthday money, so she, gave me the birthday money. I was out and about, and I got it. If you guys seen my NECA Marvel Legend videos, you know I start with the box, accessories, and etc. Alright, let's get into it. Alright. Here's the box. The front of the box. I like how, it's, how much blood would you shed to stay alive? And it's the reverse mouth bear trap. So, Ultimate Jigsaw. This side. The other side. The back. And my personal favorite about these boxes. Now onto the accessories. Alright, here's all his accessories. And I'm gonna start with, for the hell of it, one of its main stars. And yes, I am gonna count him as a accessory because, I'm just gonna count him as a accessory because in a way he is kind of like a accessory, but I like the detail on him. They added like real like glitter on the shoes. Can't really do much with the feet except this. The legs otherwise, they can go back, up, and out. You can't really bend the knee, which is fine. The arms, on the other hand, can go out that far. 360. The hands can go basically 360. Up and down, sideways. And then the head can also do 360. But overall, I just like how much detail they actually did on this figure. On this little figurine. Getting closer onto his head. And then, of course, he couldn't have Billy the puppet without his tricycle. And what's actually cool with the tricycle is once I got the tricycle, or at least I thought. I don't know. I could have been wrong. But the pedals. Oh, shoot. Don't worry. It just slide off. If it slides off, you can slide it back on, but the pedals can do that. The wheels can go like that. All three of them. He holds on to the handlebars just fine and sits on it just fine. which I'll demonstrate. Which he got the pig holes right there. All you have to do is just aim his feet just right. Which you want to try and do the feet first before doing his hands. I'm showing us upside down. There we go. Ta-da! He's on his little tricycle. Alright. For the rest of the accessories basically just goes to John Kramer, aka Jigsaw. It may be aka Kevin from Home Alone, aka Willy Wonka. Yes, I believe I started a theory. What if he could? Maybe Willy Wonka could be a secret apprentice of Jigsaw, or maybe Willy Wonka in disguise. And then I also believe that Kevin from Home Alone could be Jigsaw. But anyway, you get the pig mask. I like the detail of the pig mask, and I do, as you guys saw in the beginning of the video, I do have the pig mask on John Kramer instead of John Kramer's face. And then you get two different looks for John Kramer. You get like a younger, more hair version without the goatee, which isn't bad. I actually like how they did this head sculpt. I thought I wanted it, but I actually did once I got it in person. And you get like bald, old, bald, old Jigsaw with a goatee. And this head sculpt isn't bad either. And I love the detail on the head sculpt. And then you get like his dagger hidden blade, which I do have on the figure. And then I have this hand is where he's like right? Holding? No. It's okay, so it's not a holding hand, but it's like a fist. It's a form of fist. And then here's a somewhat relaxed hand. And all details of all the details on these is like very cool. There's another somewhat fist hand. Another somewhat relaxed hand. And another somewhat relaxed hand. That's also gripping. Now on to Jigsaw. Here's Jigsaw in all his glory. There we go. Since I have the blade on him, I'm going to show you how to put it on him. Basically, what you have to do is that whatever hand you want on the figure, you have to slide it through. And then, whatever side you decide to put it on. And you are very, very Pacific like me and want, like, the complete um part of the sleeve to look like it's fully. You have to really basically also trying to film into it like I'm trying to do. That's not possible unless so. There we go. We got it. Got it. Alright. Now, the cool thing about this jigsaw figure is the robe, the figure's articulation. Just getting into the figure overall. First, the hoodie. The hoodie is like on a bendy wire, so you could bend the hood however you want, including, you can't really get the hood over the pig mask. Well, kinda. You can kinda get it over the pig mask a little bit, but not much. But if you had like the John Kramer head on him, on the body, then yeah, you could separately. And then down here is also on a bendy wire, and then stretching this out. Basically, since it's a cloth on the figure, sadly, both legs can only bend back that far. Bend pretty good up that far for old man. Perfect for old man. Like, I can only kick out so far because I'm old. Kick out that far, which is unnormal for old man. And then the robe is on a Velcro, holding it together, which take both sides apart, shows at least that the body have two movements from here to here, and both parts can actually help the figure go all 360 from basically both different types of the body. And so can both heads. They can getting oh, my arms are killing me. Getting the pig hair out of the way. Both heads, well, it's kind of, I mean, it's not debatable, but both all three heads, the pig mask and both of the John Kramer heads can do 360, but the hood, but with the pig mask one, the hood kind of gets in the way. It kind of defeats. Oh, well, no, I just did it. So the articulation, I basically explained for the body, both parts, like right here, right here. Now we're out the back. The knee can only bend out that far. Well, bend back that far. bend up that far. The foot bends down that far, bends up that far. If you don't have this on the if you don't have the blade on the figure's wrist, which you gotta be extra careful with because it cannot be completely stable if you don't like put it on the right way. Okay, got that back together. And another thing I will say about the cloak, or well, robe, whatever you want to put it, is that I like how they made a cloth and not plastic. And basically from all the way up to the hoodie, all the way around back to this side, is bendy wire. So you can bend it anywhere you please. Now the arms, both arms can do 360. But because of the robe being cloth, hinders the 360 part. But both arms can go out that far. But try to do 360 with the robe on, you can't really do it. But without the robe, like if you can figure out a way to take the robe off and then put it back and then do the arm 360 and then and then putting the robe back on. I don't know why you would want to do that, but the arm can at least go back that far and up that far. He got a double elbow joint, which he can do. Both hands, like every hand that you got, obviously, but can basically do 360. Can go up, down. So, unless you have this piece in, like, whatever hand, like, if you have this hand, if you have this over here, then you can't really make it go up as much. That, also the hand, isn't, so, anyway. I mean, overall, it's still a good figure. I still like it. I mean, it's still a good figure. I still like this figure overall, even though it only has like a few negatives in there, which it's the most logical choice. Like, okay, sure, you can try and bend, but why try and bend the hand down this way or back this way when you know realistically you can't really do that with a blade like this. So, it doesn't really affect much much movement, because it gives, even though the robe is cloth, it gives a good amount of movement to do realistically. Like if you want to have them, like, let's just say as I did. kind of like that. This leg was back, knee was back, and then like that. Kind of like that, a running type. Then it doesn't really affect it. It really gives a good look of what a running pose realistically is. So, but before I end this video review on this lovely, beautiful figure that we got from Neca, I would like to do a wish list that I have for Neca or Marvel Legends, whatever figure that I'm reviewing at the moment, at the time, whatever. So, but since this is a Neca figure, we're looking through the Neca list. So, Neca Ultimate Horror Figures. Seed of Chucky. Chucky, Tiffany, and Glenn 3 figures pack. Cult of Chucky. Basically, the 3 Chuckies that we saw in Cult of Chucky. Plus, one of the accessories that we could get with that is the head stomp Chucky that we also see in Curse of Chucky. Cult of Chucky. Season Chucky TV series season 2. Good Chucky. Which, okay, we could keep the good guy body and just, they could throw in as like a few heads of good Chucky. And then buff Chucky, which that they could give us like a few different heads of what buff Chucky face expressions was, but they could like do a 2 figures pack and give us a second Chucky body along a second Chucky figure along in that pack, and that would be the buff Chucky's body, and then and good guy Chucky and bald Chucky could just share the same body, just 2 different head sculpts. Well, a few different head sculpts, a few accessories, different accessories for bald Chucky and good Chucky, and then a few extra accessories for buff Chucky. Since basically it would be a 2-pack because buff Chucky's body would have to be different than the normal Chucky body. Season 3 of Chucky TV series. Old dying Chucky, I think would be a great figure to have. Like maybe add like a little wheelchair, a knife, a blanket, just little cute shit that would actually make the figure work like it did in the show, because he did have a wheelchair, did have a blanket. 1931 Frankenstein, Dr. Victor Frankenstein, Elizabeth. 1935 Bride of Frankenstein, Dr. Septimus Pretorius. Forgive me for not saying that correctly. 2004 Van Helsing, Gabriel Van Helsing. 1978 Halloween, Michael Myers and Laurie Strode 2 figures pack. 1980 Friday the 13th Pamela Voorhees. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon, House of 1,000 Corpses, Captain Spaulding and Baby Firefly 2 figures pack. Reanimator, Herman West. 1986 Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Leatherface. 2003 Freddy vs. Jason, Freddy Krueger. 1984, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Nancy. 1981, Halloween 2, Laurie Strode. Ash vs. the Evil Dead. Pablo, Kelly, and Brandy, 3 figures pack. 2013, sorry. 2013, Evil Dead, Maya. 2023, Evil Dead Rise, Beth, and Casey, if I'm saying that correctly, Casey. The Last of Us Part 2, Tommy. 2003, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. 2007, Michael Myers. Well, 2007, Halloween, Michael Myers. 2009, Friday the 13th, Pamela Voorhees. 2010, A Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. 2022, Hulu's Hellraiser, Hell Priestess. 2013, Texas Chainsaw, Leatherface. 2020, Halloween Ends, Allison and Corey, 2 figures pack. 1988, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Jamie Lloyd, Jamie Lloyd, and Michael Myers. Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey 2 Plant, and forgive me for not saying it correctly, but Simran Kilburn, the guy that basically brought in the talking plant and named it Audrey 2. I can't physically say his name correctly. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, 2007, AVP Requiem, Pred Xenomorph, 1984, The Terminator, Sarah Connor, Kyle Reese, and Skeleton, 3 figures pack. 2009, Terminator Salvation, John Connor, Kyle Reese, and Marcus Wright, 3 figures pack. 2015, Terminator Genesis. Not really one of my favorite Terminator movies, but I'll still add it to the collection. Kyle Reese, Sarah Connor, and T-800, 3 figures pack. T-3000, and T-5000, 2 figures pack. 2019, Terminator Dark Fate, Danny Ramos, Grace, and Skeleton, Rev 9, 3 figures pack. Megan. 1990, It, Kid Young versions of Billy, Ben, Eddie, Richie, Stanley, Beverly, and Mike. 2019, It, adult versions of Billy, Ben, Eddie, Richie, Stanley, Beverly, and Mike. 1999, The Matrix, Neo. 2014 through 2023, John Wick, Men in Black, K and J, Rick and Morty, Terrifier. I mean, I know most of these aren't like horror characters, but like it wouldn't be too bad to add to like the NECA collection. Terrifier, Art the Clown, 1995 Ghostbumps TV series, Slappy the Dummy. 2001 Jeepers Creepers, The Creeper. 1992 Candyman. 1973 The Exorcist. Priest possessed Reagan and Father Karras. Two figures pack. The Pope's exorcist, Father Gabriel Morth. The Shining, Jack Torrance and Danny Torrance, 2 figures pack. Dr. Sleep, Danny. 2004 Hellboy. 2002 The Ring, Samora. 2004 The Grudge, Kyoko, and Joe Tacho. I am like butchering these names. 2 figures pack. Basically, the 2 main characters from 2004 for The Grudge, that haunts the house. 2 figures pack. 2013, The Conjuring, Ed and Lorraine Warren, 2 figures pack. 2005 through 2020, Supernatural, the TV series, Dean and Sam Winchester, 2 figures pack. 2016 through 2021, DC's The CW and Netflix series, Lucifer. 2016 through 2020 something. The Stranger Things TV series. I would like to see a few NECA figures of the Stranger Things characters. Silent Hill, Pyramid Head, 2002, Scooby-Doo, 1976, Carrie, 1984, Ghostbusters, 2021, Godzilla vs. Kong, 1-to-1 doll size, Godzilla and Kong, 2019 through, 2020 something. Amazon Prime TV series, The Boys, Soldier Boy, Kick-Ass, 2000, the superhero, I would like to see superhero action figures of Kick-Ass. 2022, Pearl, an X dirty tragedy origin story, Pearl. 2024, 5, I believe, Maxine. 1960, Psycho, Norman Bates, American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. 2007, Hannibal Rises, Hannibal and Lady Murasaki, 2 figures pack. 2002, Red Dragon, Will Graham. 1991, The Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter and Clarice Starling, 2 figures pack. 2002, Orphan First Kill, Esther. The Strangers, 2005. Actually, scratch that one. See what word. No, my bad. I'm sorry. Last one is the original Leprechaun of the on the wish list. Drop a comment down below. What do you guys feel about one of those characters on my wish list. Would you like to see one of them? Which one would you guys not want to see? What do you guys think about this review on the Ultimate Jigsaw figure? Did you guys like the review? Did you guys not like the review? If you guys liked it, hit that like button. If you guys didn't like it, hit that dislike button. If you're a newcomer, just randomly dropping by one of my videos, please hit that subscribe button. I welcome all new and old subscribers with open arms. If you're a old subscriber, welcome back. Also, drop a comment down below. What's your favorite Saw movie? Is it of course, it would be the first Saw movie. But if not, is it the second one? Is it the third one? What's your most favorite to last favorite? Like, favorite to least favorite, Saw movie. So, have a nice day, have a nice night. Whenever you're watching us, peace. I'm sorry, guys. I almost forgot. Two more accessories that we get with the Saw figure, Jigsaw figure, is the iconic reverse bear mouthtrap, which I do like the detail of this. They did a really good job. And yes, you could put this on a figure's head. No joke. And then another thing we got that's iconic is the Play Me tape player. That you can see that they paint and not use tape and sculpted a tape in and the buttons, which I really like. Okay, I'm sorry, I just wanted to throw that out real quick that, hey, sorry, yes, there was 2 more accessories, yada yada yada. So, have a nice day, have a nice night, whenever you're watching this, peace.